Hey all you deadly aunties and uncles. So in this vlog, I'll be kind of just going over how my first week of college went, how my classes went, and how like socially I've been during this week. I feel like as far as being away from home, I've adjusted. Just because I had gone to boarding school before this, so I'm used to having to put myself out there and like experiencing new things. But there's a sense of like culture shock being here. It no longer like being around people that have the same upbringing as you, like where you don't have to explain certain scenarios of your life, and it's just like you get it and it clicks. But I'd say I'm very fortunate that I'm at a liberal arts college. So as being here, a lot of people are just open-minded, if not everyone is open-minded, and you come in, they have like recognized that we come in with our own perspectives. And then as far as classes, it's been an adjustment being in such big classes. I have one class of 80 students, which it's not too big, but I've never had a class that size. But then I've noticed like you find your people within that, so like people that you can sit by, and then like if you need help with anything, they're like able to answer anything for you. I have found out I have to like go across campus back and forth, so it's a lot of like time management and like, okay, well I might not be able to have lunch at this day just because of the timing. And then like I have a math class, and that was the one that I was most like scared of with all my classes, and I think it's because I came in from not knowing a lot and not having great teachers in the past. But my professor is great. I was okay with like reaching out to professors, so I've already done office hours. That was literally my most accomplished like thing once I was here. So this week it was going to office hours, and I kind of just like told her where I was at, and she's like, well, if you knew what you were doing, you would be in the wrong class, and just like put it out there that like it's okay to not know what you're doing. Like that's what we're here for, and to learn. So that was very reassuring. And then socially, it is just the culture shock of being away from home, and like family who have supported me forever. What has helped with that for me personally is just like calling home, and calling my siblings, because they're going through the same thing, but they're not at liberal arts colleges, so it makes a huge difference. Here there is a lot of support. It's just you have to ask for that support and ask for that help. I think one thing that hit really hard for me was I know a little bit of my traditional language, and I had to think about it for a second. There was a word I learned, and it was no in our language, and I had to think about it when I was talking to my nephew, and it hurt because I was like, this is something that you've grown up with and that you have always used, but because you're not actively using it out here with people, I wasn't remembering it. So I was like, that's when it hit. Like a big piece of me, my identity, is not going to be as profound here and as encouraged. But that was also another thing, is just like telling family members like this is how I feel, and so they can support me in that sense of knowing. And then the other thing is, the advice I had like all summer was just like read your syllabus and put it in the calendar. So that's what I've been trying to do, and then just reading the syllabus, because it will tell me like what my professors are expecting, what's due next week, like how to do certain things. I have also found writing things down in like my notebook has helped immensely. And like I said, I do not know it all. It's just what is working for me. So like on Wednesday, my professor said we'd be in a different classroom on Thursday, so it was just like writing down the room number and then the building, because it was a different building, and the assignments, so then it's satisfying to check it off also. So it's just helpful in that sense. I also have like a whiteboard in my room that I'm writing down things just to make sure I'm doing it, because otherwise I have a tendency to just procrastinate and waste time on my phone, on Netflix, Hulu. That is me. But having it visible that that's what's upcoming has helped. and it might be able to help you. So just don't be afraid to take notes or ask for help. Like, asking for help is very scary, and you feel like, oh, you'll be looked at differently, but a lot of people are going through the same things, and if they're not, that's okay too. I personally, I recognize I need a little bit of extra help in some of my academics, and I'm okay with asking for help because I'm not going to be able to learn by just acting like I know what I'm doing. You can't learn, or I can't learn that way. So just asking for help, it's okay to ask for help. So this has all been just a huge adjustment. I hope this is helpful for other first year people who may have questions, and like, how are they gonna adjust. I know it's different for everyone, but it's helpful to hear someone else's like story and their perspective. Just remember, you're a deadly aunt to your uncle, and you got this no matter what you're doing in life. If it's not even post-secondary education, it's just a new beginning. You got this, and it's just putting yourself out there. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any suggestions of videos, just let me know and just put them down below. And I hope you guys have a great day. You're deadly.